Monroe leads the host Dearborn Fordson Tractors. As you look at some of the followers of the Monroe team who've driven up here from way downriver near the Toledo border tonight. Monroe on that 7-game winning streak. They have lost only 2 all year, one to a very talented Wayne team. And they'll be taking on Wayne again, I understand, in the next week or so. I want to remind you about Channel 11. Tonight, your local station here in Dearborn, curtain going up at 9 o'clock. Jackie Kaiser and her focus on Dearborn at 9:30. My old friend Russ Gibb and Russ Gibb at Random at 10. And then yours truly, Bob Page, along with Ron Cameron. And Sports View today at 10:30. Tonight, our guest, longtime basketball star Campy Russell, former Michigan All-American and NBA standout. Here to start the fourth quarter is Eric Hall on the right baseline. And Hall has got 14 points to lead all scorers in this one. His team has a 22-point margin back. Checking into the ball game for the first time tonight for Dearborn Fordson is Jeff Darwish, and he makes no mistake with his first shot.
The third quarter was a test of Fordson against the Monroe defense. We'll see how this quarter goes.
Jeff Hunter missed that shot on the baseline, and here's Darwish coming out with it. Darwish gets it off to Fuad Walker-Zabin. Dribbles deeply behind the back, and now here's Ronnie Rahal driving into the paint, off balance, throws it up, rolls around, drops. 4 for Ronnie Rahal. Jeff Darwish, just 140 pounds, slight build out there, and you'll see him out top right there, watching the man with the ball, junior.
He looks very young.
Again, they all do, Lofton. Here's Jeff Hunter missing again. And once more, look at Fordson running the break. Ron Rahal drives the hole and is just swatted out of bounds by Joe Latham. Isam Rahal checking back in. The sophomore in his first varsity start tonight. Checking out is Percival, and Hunter gets a blow for Monroe. Back into the ballgame once again is Stuart Greenwood. Just a brutal-looking shot, frankly, by Walker-Zabin. But Ronnie Rahal got the ball, then missed a short shot and knocked it out of bounds. Getting a little sloppy out there now.
Yeah, Rahal doesn't release the ball very well for his layups. He's missed several like that.
Sure has. Why don't you get out and work with him? John would love to have you back in coaching and practice. Here's Eric Hall missing way out top. And it gets a little rough down there now. Rahal and Taft. And I think, frankly, Taft might have overreacted a little bit. I don't think anybody deliberately fouled him or tried to hurt him. He comes out of the ball game. Taft is a big football player, and he's a tremendous all-around athlete. This was the first game he hasn't started this year, so maybe he's trying to show his coach, Joe Kiefer, that, you know, he can be feisty, and he does want it badly enough. He plays football, and he also is a standout tennis player, also an excellent student who likely will go to Kalamazoo College. Tremendous academic institution on the western side of the state, and he'll be a 9-letter man before he's through at Monroe in high school. He sits down, though, and checking into the ball game, again, is Bloomberg. As Fordson misses one shot, foul is called with Monroe coming out on the rebound, and Berry, I believe, will be called for it. Malik Harajli checks back in, so does Scott Salkowski. Berry and Ronnie Rahal go out.
Rahal missed another good shot on that last possession.
You saw the score a moment ago, 59-41. Fordson trails Monroe here with under 6 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. Joe Latham on the right, and you swing it down low now, this time to Darren Hoskins. He's called for a foul. Checking out, quick trip into the ball game for Jeff Darwish, and back in is Mohamed Beydoun. So Darren Hoskins goes to the free throw line. He is the leading scorer on this team, averaging 16 a game, but he's had an off night here tonight. He has just 5 points and hasn't scored in the second half. Now here's one thing, Lofton. If we see that shot right there of Eric Hall, I wonder if we can get that shot back of Eric Hall. We'll ask our director, Dave Mustin. And one thing they didn't have when you coached, get that shot back again from the side if we can, at number 32. Can we see number 32? That unusual hairstyle he's got, where he's got the head partially shaved around the back and a little tail dropping down along his collar. Anyway, he misses the shot, and here's Walker Zabin coming back on the break. Walker's got 12 points.
Zabin is encouraging his teammates to really battle.
Well, again, I think it's too late for him to get back in the ball game. As driving the baseline for still another layup is Darren Hoskins. He'll be back at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2 more here momentarily. And there's a look at the young man I was mentioning. How do you like this, Lofton?
That's a new one.
Well, I don't know. They're always interesting, aren't they, the styles these kids come up with? Darren Hoskins makes his first free throw, so give him 7 points in the ball game and give his team back an 18-point margin, 61-43 with 5:29 to go.
Well, kids like to emulate the big stars.
Now, wait a minute. Now, what big star in the NBA has his hair cut like that?
Well, not in the NBA, but J.R. Reed has a...
Oh, I see. Something like that?
Similar haircut.
I don't think Dean Smith lets him have that tail that way, does he?
That I don't know, but...
Hoskins made the second free throw. Walker Zabin missing a layup, getting the rebound, hustling to Rajley. He blows a layup out of bounds to Dearborn Fordson. I think if Charlie Justice would get some of these Fordson players out of the weight room, they might be better basketball players, don't you? Missing the shot at the baseline that time is another great football player, Walker Zabin. He has it back in three-point land, but doesn't have any inclination to shoot it. Way out top to Beydoun. Nearly has it stripped away. Beydoun gets it over to Walker. Although Mohammed nearly threw it away. Down low it goes to Rahal, and Heisam has 2 more.
That was nice baseline work there.
Heisam Rahal had 8 points. He was the leading scorer for Fordson in the first half, but that's the first bucket he's gotten after the intermission. It's a 17-point Monroe lead. Eric Hall back out to Jones. He'll shoot it off the back of the iron. No good. Oh, and a tough foul on Jason Hunter by Beydoun. And I thought, frankly, that was unnecessarily rough, and Hunter really didn't react. He just got hammered. No excuse for a foul like that, but I guess he looked up and he saw that it was the little sophomore Beydoun who did it, and he figured at 6'4", you know, why start trouble? Jason Hunter with 8 points in the ball game. He has difficulty shooting free throws, so he's 2 of 5 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Monroe's got a big game coming up with Wayne.
Yeah.
They sure have the quickness.
Hunter misses the second one outside. Eric Hall. Hall, the leading scorer in the ball game, has got 16 points. Fordson breaks that pressure from Monroe. Ronnie Rahal driving. This is another short-in shot. Knocked out of bounds, and they say it was off one of the Monroe players. I think Eric Hall may have last touched it. Hassan Berry comes back in. Ron Rahal sits out. I don't have shooting statistics, but I'll tell you that Ronnie Rahal has 2 field goals tonight, and I bet he's got to be 2 out of 15. Easy 2 out of 15.
He just missed an easy one there.
Malik Harajli off the inbounds pass. His first point since the opening quarter as well. Give him 6 on the night as we go down to 4 minutes remaining in this one. Lathan on the right wing to Willie Jones. Jones double timed over there. Gets it back, out top to Hall. Good look! And as Jason Hunter goes up, Heisam Rahal hammers him. So Hunter will get a trip back to the free throw line where he'll shoot 2 more. Checking into the ball game for the first time for Fordson is Corey Hypes. He's 6'3", 190 pounds, and a junior center. First free throw is no good. This kid looks more and more like Dennis Rodman every moment at the free throw line, doesn't he? Jason Hunter now is 2 of 7 at the charity stripe. 2 of 8 at the charity stripe, 0 for 4 in the last few minutes. Harajli dropping over Walker Zabin, and he's fouled. And if they're going to go on like this, we'll be here all night.
We're getting a parade to the free throw line now.
We sure are. Not much fun to watch either. 64-47 is the score. Fordson trails with 3:49 to go. Fuad Walker-Zabin. This is the first free throw.
The remainder of this game, Monroe may try a control ball offense now, just to eat up time off that clock.
Just joining us, Walker-Zabin, the recipient at halftime of the Gary Danielson Award, symbolic of the top high school football player in the city of Dearborn every year. Made that second free throw, and now it's 64-48. Too hard. Willie Jones tried to feed it down low to Lathan. Good idea, but the pass just too hard. Nice feed over from Baydoun. Barry, he blows the layup and out of bounds as they grapple for it to Dearborn Fordson High School. Baydoun way out top. Walker-Zabin, Baydoun. Mohamed Baydoun called up from the JV earlier this year. Here's Corey Hypes. Tries to get rid of it, and they'll call Monroe for kicking the ball, so it'll be out of bounds. Here's Mohamed Baydoun again. Double teamed out there. Forces the pass into the middle unwisely, and Taft comes out with it after Joe Lathan knocked it away. 3-on-2, down low it goes, up and in. Willie Jones finishes the break off. He's been off the bench tonight to score 14 points. First time he hasn't started in the last 4 games tonight, so maybe he's earned a starting position once again in the lineup as a blocking foul is called against Taft. 66-48. Monroe leading Dearborn Fordson as Walker-Zabin once again goes to the free throw line.
This makes the game last a long time. A parade to the free throws. The coach that's ahead, he wants them no fouls.
Yeah, this has not been one to write home about, I'll tell you that much. John McIntyre told me before the game he expected as much. Said his ball club just has not been playing well of late. They committed some atrocious number of turnovers the other night, and we've seen basically the same here from Dearborn Fordson tonight, as Nabi Abdul Fattah has checked into the lineup for Fordson. Walker-Zabin gets that second free throw to go as well. He has 5 this quarter. He's got 15 on the evening to lead Dearborn Fordson, and we've got 2:40 mercifully remaining in this one as the Tractors have cut the margin to 16. Eric Hall will go right baseline. It's back to 18. Eric Hall has got 18 points as he remains the top scorer in the game. Nice look down low. Here's Abdul Fattah. Well, that's a ridiculous call. That ball had no chance to go in the basket. Yes, it was blocked on the downward spiral. Yes, he hit it against the backboard, but that's ridiculous.
Ignore that.
Well, again, the officiating tonight has been basically at the level of the playing. It's the first time we've really criticized the officials all year, but these guys have not done a good job. Back out to Hall. Hall jumps it up from about 17, no good. Rebound taken down in there by number 24, Larry Smith. It's the first time we've seen him in there tonight for Monroe. Let's check the guys out on the floor. Maybe somebody else has snuck into the ball game that we didn't notice. Number 11, Jeff Darwish is back. Dearborn Fordson going outside as Willie Smith, no good. Nice rebound by Taft, but it's blocked beautifully by Malik Harajli. Here comes Darwish. He gives it up to Corey Hypes. He's double teamed, back to Darwish. 1:45 to go now. Hypes, Darwish, long three-pointer. No good. Hypes for the rebound, drives to the hole, lays it up. He's fouled from behind by Taft. And again, I didn't see the contact there. And I don't think Taft did either, so I'm turning the blame to the official. Well, they're emptying the benches now. Here coming into the ball game for Dearborn Fordson is Jerry Kuchka. Jerry 6'1", 165, and a junior guard.
both teams are freely substituting now, so.
The man of the hour for Monroe, Jeff Herkimer. They've been asking him to go in the ball game all night long. So Herkimer, 6'4", 200-pound senior, is finally in the game. As you look at some of the people who help make these broadcasts possible on Cablevision of Dearborn, old friend Jackie Kaiser, the program director at Cablevision. Dave Mustin and Joe Nyduk. Joe was not here tonight, our producers and directors. Corey Hype at the free throw line there. And I didn't see, frankly, did he make the first free throw? Did you see it, Lofton? Were you awake that time? You think he did?
He made the first one. Yeah.
All right. 2 for Corey Hypes. We won't tell anybody if he didn't. It's 68-54, academic now anyway, with 1:20 to go here in the fourth quarter.
I think
Larry
that was
Smith
a three-pointer, wasn't it?
Did they call it a three-pointer? I don't think so.
I don't believe he did.
No.
It looked like he was.
Walker Zabin missed that shot, and the ball goes out of bounds to Monroe with 1 minute and 11 seconds left. Here's Lorenzo Clark checking into the game, number 14. And number 12 out there is Rod Irwin for Monroe.
The subs are getting a chance to show what they can do now.
Walker Zabin has come out of the ball game. Scott Zalkowski has checked back in. So we'll play out the string here with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining, and our score is 70-54. Monroe has this one wrapped up. Darwish with a nice steal. Taken right away from Anthony Hoskins. Jeff pulls up, misses the shot though. Strong rebound by Abdul Al-Fatah. And he misses that one. Here's Hoskins. Back out it goes. Larry Smith, another long jump shot, air ball. And breaking out with it for Fordson High School is Jerry Kuchka. Ahead it goes to Darwish. His shot is packed right back in his face. Zalkowski for 3. Now that's Scott's second three-pointer of the night. He's got 8 points in the ball game. We've got 25 seconds remaining in this one. Anthony Hoskins pulls up to Larry Smith. Here's Smith, wing right, double teamed over there. Kicks it back into the middle. And I think they'll call double dribble on Lorenzo Clark as the ball came off both hands.
He was going to make a move before he had the ball.
14 seconds left. Garbage time does that to players, doesn't it, Lofton?
Yeah.
They want to get on that board. Kuchka missing that one. Rod Irwin rebounds. And here comes Smith driving to the hole. He blows that scoop shot, and we're going to come to the end of this with our final score, 70 for Monroe, 57 for Dearborn Fordson High School. A sloppily played contest as the two teams and even the teams of cheerleaders go out to center court. The cheerleaders do, and they exchange high fives, handshakes of congratulations, with our final 70-57 for Monroe High School. Lofton Green, your comments on this one?
Well, this was a game of just too much Monroe. They had control of the ball game from the very opening minute of play. They were tremendously quick and used their defense to the advantage. And as I said, they had command of the ball game all the way through.
That third quarter certainly telling the story as Fordson entered the third stanza, at least in the ball game, and then again got sloppy, as you mentioned, and Monroe basically blew them out in that third quarter. Well, let's check some of the scoring in the ball game for these two teams here tonight. For the victorious Monroe Trojans, it was Walker Zabin pacing them with 15 points, and only one other player was in double figures, that being Hisam Rahal in his first start on the varsity, just a sophomore. He had 10. Scott Zalkowski had 8. Al Percival had 6, as did Malik Harajli. Ronnie Rahal had 4, 2 apiece for Darwish, Corey Hypes, Abdul Fatah, Hassan Berry. And that'll do it here from
Jamel Mosalam.